Okay, so let's check out some of my applicants for the virtual assistant job in my print-on-demand business. And let's get started. This is onlinejobs.ph, and I had put this job up here about a week ago. Let me see. Go to my job posts. I've had a couple. One of them was from my Shopify store. It got 441 hits. And this one here posted on the 27th of December. And it says it's for part-time. It pays $250 a month. And the posting reads, "Hello, I'm looking to hire someone who can provide 100 t-shirt designs over the time period of 1 month. To make it simple, I'll send you a list of ideas for shirts that I would like created. You will be the artist and use your artistic creativity and ability to create the idea in your own style. For example, I may send you a link or image or phrase, and then you add your own unique spin on the idea concept to create visually appealing, unique design of your own. To create a visually appealing, unique design of your own. I would like to hire a long-term position." Very important you mention that. "Once you have completed the first batch of 100 designs, 4 or 5 per day, then we can continue to work if everything looks okay. Should you choose to use artwork not 100% created by you, I will require links to the artwork used in your creation process to make sure that the artwork used in the designs is available to use for commercial use. You will be paid weekly and must provide a minimum of 25 designs per delivery in order to get paid. Working together means you are granting me all rights to designs and images I pay you to create. If all of this sounds good, please provide your resume and a link to other details to your t-shirt design portfolio for me to review. I look forward to doing business." So that's kind of an interesting post. I left that up there for a few days, and I got a lot of responses here. So let's just click into one here. This is from Harold here. And in the beginning, he says, "I use Photoshop for my editing software," and then he provides me a link to his Google account or his Google Drive to show his designs. So these are pretty good. I was looking at these for t-shirt designs. I like what he's doing here. Are these his designs? I don't know. I asked him for a resume in my job posting. He ignored that. That's okay. We might be able to weed him out through the interview process, or maybe he might be a good hire. I don't know. Maybe he's just really busy, but he did not really follow the directions in the job post, which is kind of concerning. So how I responded to him is I'm responding to all the others. It says, "Yes, I think you can do the job. Are you open to doing a couple of sample designs? You can add your watermark if you'd like. I'm not trying to get you to work for me for free, but prior to an interview, I'm requesting all applicants show 3 real-time sample jobs based on my instructions. I will need them completed within 24 hours of receipt. Are you open to that? Thanks." And then this is his response. "Hello, are you still looking for a t-shirt designer?" So this guy's batting 1,000. And I say, "Yes. Hi, Harold. I have not made a final selection yet. Here are 3 t-shirt design slogans I'd like designs created for. Should you like to be interviewed, please give it your best shot. These are in the camping niche, and your work should stand out when placed on a t-shirt. The first one is camping my therapy. Number 2, camping the ultimate social distancing. And number 3, leave only footprints, take only memories. This is how I would like to work with the designer," I say. "With the designer I hire long term. I will be reviewing designs and making a hiring choice within a week. Please do what you can to get this done ASAP. And then he says, okay, we'll upload now. So we'll see where that goes. I'm not holding out a lot of faith with this guy. Here's another one. He saw my job posting. He says, I use Photoshop as my editing software. It's my portfolio. And then he says, in the most recent one, he says, I emailed you sample designs. So I'm not sure what he's talking about there, but I'm going to say, please post a link to them here and send it off. So, it's going to take some work to get through here. Let's click on another guy here. He says, hi, sir, I would like to apply for the graphic designer position. I can work with minimal supervision and have exceptional multitasking abilities. I am very well aware of copyrights, and I'm very proficient using Photoshop and Illustrator. I have experience in creating designs and merch by Amazon and Spreadshirt. I don't really know what that is. Maybe you do. Please comment below. I can start as soon as possible. I can create typography to complex graphic designs according to your preference. Check here for some of my designs, blah, blah, blah. Here I answered him with my standard reply. Yes, I think you can do the job. Are you open to doing a couple designs? You can add a watermark if you'd like, blah, blah, blah. 3 real-time sample jobs. 24 hours of receipt. Are you open to that? So he says, yes, you could send me the sample job. So again, just copy and pasted the same email in, tell him what I want in the camping niche. And now we are waiting. So we'll see what happens with him. Here's someone here who turned in their designs really fast. Jade Mon here. He says, hello, yes, I think I can do the job. Are you open to sample design? Yes, I think you can do the job. Are you open to doing a couple sample designs? I'm requesting applicants, blah, blah, blah. Are you open to doing that? It's my same standard thing. Yes, please text me work and how much you give me for a design. So he wants to know how much he wants to be paid. Here are the 3 sample design slogans, same thing. Okay, sir, I'm working on it. And then pretty quickly he responds with these designs. So let's take a look and see what he sent over. And as soon as this loads here, so for some reason that's not loading. I say, okay, I'll have a look at it this weekend. Then he's saying, any updates? Yes, again, thanks for the submission. I say, I'm going to be doing interviews via Zoom in order to avoid fraud. I ask your interview be done with your camera on. And he says, what about Skype, sir? So, obviously I'm asking him to do this in Zoom. I have my reasons for that. I want to be sure that the person that I'm talking to here or that I'm communicating with here on the email is the actual person. And, he's still asking me about Skype. I would be careful with Skype. You never know if the person that you're communicating with in your job interview process is the actual person that's going to be doing the work. I don't like that. I want to know who's on the other end. So anyway, let's get into another guy here who I'm asking him about the 3 designs. So he's made them. Let's take a quick look at his design, see if this will load. And it's asking me to sign in. This is pretty nice. Camping My Therapy. I kind of like that. Same thing over here. Let's see what he did. Leave only footprints, take only memories. I would prefer if he did something with footprints, but at least he's kind of following directions, which is a positive. And then again, camping, the ultimate social distancing. So, I like his design, but I was looking for something, camping COVID related type thing, but whatever. At least he's using the words. He's got some design skills that I can work with, I think. Excuse me. So yeah, I respond to him. I say, thanks for the submission. I've received several entries back from interested candidates, but I want to let you know yours are among the best. So congratulations on making the cut. Blah, blah, blah. I'm setting up a Zoom call. If you cannot be on camera on the Zoom call because of limitations, I understand. I say, but unfortunately, you would be disqualified because your attendance would be required on Zoom with camera on during production meetings and team building meetings. So, you're either on Zoom or not. So then he says, unfortunately, is there any way possible to resolve this issue? No, I'm sorry. Let's go back. He says, hello, Ricky. I'm glad I was able to satisfy you with my designs. Much appreciated. I have no problem with the Zoom interview. I am using my phone for the interview since my computer has no cam installed. Will that work for you? And then I say, unfortunately, it will not. Is there any way you can resolve this issue? Meetings on Zoom are a must if we're going to be working together. Blah, blah, blah. And now he says, okay, well, I'll just buy one for my computer in that case. When is this going to be scheduled? And I said, I will be sending out links this weekend. It's Friday night in Los Angeles. I'm waiting for a few others to come back. Thanks for your patience. And then he says, all right, the interview will probably be January next year. I have a headset and video installed by then. So it's kind of interesting. I think that a lot of applicants have the ability to be on camera and they just don't want to be on camera. So if you want to work together, we're going to have to be on camera. So here's another guy who responded. His name is, Eugene. And let's see what his sample designs are. So Eugene's sample designs came through as, as I recall, these were pretty disappointing. Just all white. So everything's white. I'm not saying these are bad necessarily. I wouldn't buy it. It doesn't really scream, buy me when it's going to be posted on merch or Etsy or whatever. So yeah, at least he followed directions. So I did ask him, or tell him about the interview, told him that I had several candidates that I was waiting for. And I guess my point is, with this line of questioning that I take them through in the beginning, is I really just want to find out if they're able to follow instructions, not necessarily, they don't have to be a dynamite designer. We can work on that. I got a lot of submissions for this job, and just to give you kind of an idea of what you can find on this website, I want to show you this person here. He says, I can't wait to help you. Let me see if I can get into his resume just to show you who this person is. So this is a 22-year-old guy. He's got his background check. He's got 99% proof ID. He's 22 years old. And I want to look at what he has to say. Hiring me is the best choice ever. I'm passionate and a hardworking freelancer. My skills are not limited to what the clients need. So he's willing to go above and beyond. But I wanted to kind of look at what you can find on this website. So his top skills: data entry, research, Facebook ads, Shopify, he got a 5, which is a big plus. Web design, he's got a 4. So he's really good at certain things, right? Shopify, he keeps scoring very high. AutoCAD, Photoshop, video editing, it's got 222. So he might not be the best graphic designer, but he can probably help with Shopify. He can do research. He can run Facebook ads. So anyway, I'm thinking about hiring him for something else. There's a lot of talent on here that you can get very cheap, or get on the cheap, which I'm not saying that it's cheap for them. I pay between $2 and $3 per hour for their help, and some good orderly direction. You can get the most out of these folks. They're anxious to help. They're very courteous. They're also very gracious. A lot of them are highly religious, and they can be really good candidates. So anyway, here's one here that was pretty impressive. Her name is Elaine, and I want to just kind of show you some of her work. I thought it was pretty good. I have a pretty good feeling about her. I think she's like 22, 23 years old, and she's willing to do, take direction. She says we can she's willing to collaborate with samples. She says, sure, sir, I'm open for that. And, you can tell the way that she addresses me. I will design that, sir. They tend to be very respectful people and very easy to work with, but I think it can be a little bit hard to control their relationship because, they're 15 hours away from Los Angeles, where I am, in their time zone. So I have to figure out a schedule to work for them. And I'm going to start the interview process. If you're interested in watching a video on that, I use Trello to set these candidates up. I've penned all of the candidates here that I'm interested in, and some of them when I pen them, I put in a little note in the pen. So this person, I was willing to work with him. He's pending submission on his designs. He says he emailed them. I haven't seen him. Here's another one here. So I put a pen on him. I graded his designs on a B. I invited him to an interview. So we're going to see. I'm kind of waiting for him to reply. The ones that I'm interested in, I put a note on, as you can see. So this website is a very effective way to manage people through the interview process. See, I invited this person to send in designs. They never responded with anything at all. They applied to my job and never responded. So you're going to get a lot of flakes in here, and it takes some weeding out to get this figured out. So I use Trello again in my weeding out process. So you can watch the next video in that process. There should be a card on this video somewhere that you can click on, or you can click in the video description to watch that video. And if you're working with virtual assistant, or thinking about hiring a virtual assistant rather, I hope this video helped, and wish you luck. So smash that like button for me, please, if you've managed to watch it through this long. And I'd like to hear about your own video, or rather, I'd like to hear from you on your own experience with hiring virtual assistant, no matter if you're hiring for a VA or something else. Give me a quick comment down below, and Happy New Year, everybody. I wish you all the best. Thanks. Bye-bye.